mind. Shit, just shut up, speak your mind. Hey, on your grind. Wait, when you speak your mind.
What it do, y'all? It's your boys from Speak Your Mind 2.0. Took it to the O. I'm your boy JD Sports Nation.
What's up?
It's your boy T-Boy.
The king. Don't forget. And set. And we're back. We want to talk about what's going on in NFL world. Deshaun Watson.
Man, please get out of Houston. Save this man, please.
We're going to get to that. Pro Bowler. One of the college football greats, by the way, from Clemson. Finally demanded a trade from the Houston racist Texans.
He said, get me the hell up out of here.
No. Get me the fuck out of
It's
here.
hot in here.
It's hot in here.
Get niggas out. The massive can be moving. You know what I'm saying? But no, he demanded a trade. So, without further ado, we want to dive into what we think about it. Starting with Seth, what do you think about it? About him demanding the trade?
Well, it's about time for real, because we've seen multiple times that they, as an organization, is very dysfunctional and they suck, yes. But it's like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's like, you have a talent in Deshaun Watson. So it's like, bro, why not?
Why are you wasting that time?
Yes, you're wasting time, you're wasting talent, you're wasting prime years of this man's career. Just get him some help. You traded away, you made the goofiest decision I have ever seen in my life.
Good Lord.
Which was making Bill O'Brien your head coach and your GM. I wish we would have made that video known earlier, but goddamn it, that was stupid.
In the second one,
you trade away
arguably the second best wide receiver in the league right now, DeAndre Hopkins.
Exactly. So
For
it's
David
like,
Johnson.
So it's like, why? Why? What are your motives? What did you think was going on? So I'm just happy that he finally seen the plot behind it all and said, "Get me the fuck up out of here." So that is my take right there, sir.
My whole thing was this, man. Like, you really had something once you got him. You had J.J. Watson there, the core of the team. You had D-Hop, just bossing everybody.
And it's sad that J.J. Watt wasted his prime career there too. So it's like,
I mean, literally broken body, everything,
exactly.
and still giving you his own. Side note, y'all need to pick him up.
Go ahead.
Just so JJ and TJ can play together on the same team.
All three of them are actually on the team, actually.
Hey, make it a family affair.
Exactly.
But yeah, my thing is like, my whole thing with this Deshaun Watson thing is like, I just hate seeing a great talent be wasted in the system where he could have easily thrived in, but y'all just said, nah, fuck him, we.
A black man!
I wasn't gonna go that route, but it's evident it is. But,
no, we can go that route.
Yeah, I mean, we can, but not right now. We don't want to dive into it. But this overall, man, Deshaun Watson is a great QB, and he deserves to be in a great system, in a great organization that will give him the help that he needs.
For sure.
That's pretty much overall for that.
Most definitely. I definitely agree with the sentiments that they said. It's just sad. I'm very analytical, so I try to see all angles. It's just very weird that, they were so gung-ho and surrounding Matt Schaub, a white QB.
Savage.
Tom Savage, but Matt Schaub was their last, their last consistent Pro Bowler, and he lasted for about 3 seasons because he was like Andre Johnson made. So granted, he was decent decision maker, but you wanted to surround him with the Aryan atheist Foster, and you wanted to do that. And,
that's fact.
Yeah. So it's just a bunch of it. Then you finally start to get some things that make sense. You get some pieces. You get Watt. You get Hopkins. You get Clowney. You get Watson. You get, you're surrounding. You got Cushing.
Basically, you're getting all the niggas on the team.
So, I believe they had Tyrann Mathieu for a period of time.
They did.
They had Tyrann Mathieu.
And look what happened. He got a Super Bowl in Kansas City.
Exactly. Tyrann Mathieu, Bradley Roby. So you've had these pieces, and for some reason, they're evaporating. And you're evaporating more niggas than Chip Kelly in 2014 with the Eagles. So it's making you wonder: is there something deeper going on? And when you look into the DeAndre Hopkins thing, and what came out about Bill O'Brien, you already know about the owner.
I mean, he flat out
And he still got a job down in Alabama. How, Sway? Like that.
You know their head coach?
I mean, you're right, but like.
Nigga, you know where state they in.
You're right, but he hasn't done my fault to cut you off. He hasn't done nothing since Penn State, and he was subpar at Penn State. So it's like, I mean, granted, he's a quarterback guru, and you know, quarterback guru.
I'm saying, who's the QB guru?
O'Brien. He that was his like forte kind of.
Nigga, from what we seen, he ain't no fucking guru.
You're right, but at the same time, you gotta look at.
You gotta look at everything that happened. Just as he doesn't know his play calling, everything else. So I don't think Bill O'Brien, as time went on, deserves as much blame as much as you look into the offensive coordinator and things like that. Granted, offense performed well this year, but a lot had to do with Deshaun Watson, I've been saying. You could probably put the video in here as far as me saying how he throws. He's always been running for his life the last 3 years. He probably has lost 5 years of his career. The sacks he's taken for the last 2 years. But this year, he got my respect more than ever. He already had my respect, but last year I was kind of a little bit like, okay, maybe he depends on the wide receiver talent a little bit more than I think. I initially thought that he did. This year, I saw a lot of that spark, a lot of that swag that I seen in his first season before he tore his ACL, where he was just making play after play. He didn't play a bad game this year, really. That was really too much on him.
Right.
Deshaun Watson is definitely one of those QBs, like Stephen A. Smith said the other day. If you switch him out with Pat Mahomes, you get the same results. That's how talented Deshaun Watson is. He's a QB that should be looked at going forward. It's in the Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen tier of the future.
He's that same template.
Yeah. Yes. So I guess my question will be going forward. They already put a clause, I believe. No, they didn't. They already have said that they want to trade him, but they don't want to trade him, going back and forth. Where do you think will be the best fit for Deshaun Watson? The Bears have already called in.
I'm hearing the 49ers.
Some other teams, the 49ers have called in. The Patriots are always going to be
the Dolphins, I'm hearing he wants to go to Miami.
But yes, I have heard Miami or the Jets.
Don't do the Jets.
Don't do
Miami. I'm still iffy on that one too.
Because you got Tua down there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you just need receivers.
I don't know why they're giving up on Tua.
That's what I'm saying. He was still above 500. He still had an above 500 record down there.
Give him like more time.
Right, and he's still trying to get into the flow of like getting his hip reconfigured and all that good stuff. So it's like, give him more pieces down there, and I think you got something.
So they might get Devontae Smith in the draft.
True. So I'm like, for real, I feel like Deshaun, look at the 49ers.
I think the 49ers might be the best scenario for him.
Yeah, the 49ers, yeah.
Because you have better receivers. If your defense is healthy, you have a great defense with that. The whole line is good. I don't know about their running back situation, but
other than their tight end, what receivers the 49ers have?
Don't they got Deebo Samuel?
Yeah, but that's one. Again, that goes
not
back
even
to
really a receiver. He's just a Super Bowl wonder, like
that just goes back to the 49ers needed to make the necessary draft picks and getting a receiver. And that's what they missed.
I feel like they will do that.
Too.
I feel like they will do that if they do get Deshaun.
But
that's not a promise. Deshaun deserves to go to a spot where
they're established.
We just need a QB. The Bears are like, everything about that makes sense. They have to re-sign Allen Robinson. He sounds like he's pretty much done with the organization. He's looking at other places, but they have some talent and stuff there.
The Falcons?
It wouldn't be right to Matt Ryan, but I will understand the move. I would do it, but it's like, damn, why would I? Like, Matt Ryan's one of the people that, granted, I joke about him. I call him the NFC Joe Flacco, but he's really not. Matt Ryan's been one of the most underrated QBs of our generation. Shout out to Devontae. I know that's your boy. I know he's gonna probably comment below like, thank you. But Matt Ryan has been very underappreciated. It would be jacked up to see him get traded for Deshaun Watson. He gets traded to slave master land.
I said
the
that.
Texans.
I said that just because we're getting ready to see Matthew Stafford get up out of Detroit.
Right. So I understand that.
I know. Yeah, I understand that.
Now,
I'm just saying from the standpoint of like,
have Matt Ryan go there.
I wouldn't want him to be in Detroit either.
Why?
I'm saying seeing veterans actually finally leave their first destination and actually branch out.
Here's the thing though, Seth. want to see these vets go to places that actually have a chance to win.
Yeah,
I want to see these guys go to places where it don't make sense. Phillip Rivers went to the Colts because they had a nice team.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Matt Ryan, sending Matt Ryan in Texas. What the hell do they have over there?
Well, I'm not. Okay, yeah.
Well, ain't no
that would be the only commodity.
What do you have? What? Tears ACL every 2 games? What's my the receiver? My guy. Fuller.
Yeah.
Tears ACL every 2 games. Tears ACL every 2 games. And he wants to go. He wanted to go to Green Bay.
Yeah.
That would be a problem.
Aaron Rodgers is already thinking about his career, where he wants to go, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of pressure on a lot of teams to figure it out, man.
Yeah,
Because but Deshaun Watson, I honestly think the Bears, that obviously makes the most sense. The 49ers would be second. They definitely need to get some receivers, but just because the 49ers have the best system out of everybody.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like they
Best offensive system.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Kyle Shanahan for sure, bro. Like that just fits.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't want to discredit the Bears head coach and coordinator too.
Did they get a new one?
No, I don't think they did.
They didn't. No, I'm sorry.
But yeah, I like their system too. But Nick Foles and Mitchell Trubisky,
Yeah, I got to go.
I got to. Yeah, one of y'all is going to be the backup, but
No, Mr. Trubisky is a free agent. He's looking at other places.
Oh, he's trying to
The Falcons are looking at him. I actually
Really?
seen that.
Hey, shit, I'll take him.
we'll let the Falcon fans, stand on that one. I don't know about that.
I understand 28-3 has made y'all go a little senile, but you really, what do you mean you'll take him?
That's a decent backup.
I'll take you over Mitchell. Granted, Mitchell Trubisky does need a little bit of respect. He did ball
Yeah, definitely. He turned up towards the end
of the season, but he's one of those QBs like Nick Foles. They ball when there's no pressure. So when there's no pressure, you have nothing to lose. They do their job.
I wasn't really that high on him at North Carolina.
Yeah, everything, his look, everything, his name, it doesn't sound like.
It didn't sell me.
It gives me that Dan Overlorski vibes.
There we go.
You know.
Shout out to Dan.
Yeah. But yeah, it gives me one of those vibes. You know what I mean? One of those 56 overalls on Madden. Granted, he's like a 73 but still. But overall, I definitely see Deshaun. I would like to see Deshaun Watson in a better fit. Where do you think, if he gets to the right fit, where do you think Deshaun Watson, do you think he can get to a point where he can look Pat Mahomes eye to eye?
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. We're forgetting that the Texans had them on the ropes the year before.
Is it crazy that 24-0 still didn't seem like?
I know it still did. Because the Chiefs have done that to us already.
It's not even just that.
We've been spoiled.
It's how they scored.
Exactly.
How they scored.
That's what I'm saying. We've been spoiled to just think like, all right, 24, 25. That's nothing. They can score.
It's how it looks. You can look for a 14-0 can look more impactful than 24-0 just because of how impactful. If they were up 24-0 and they were literally stopping Pat Mahomes, they were literally like getting pressure on him. Yeah, but if I believe 24-0, they were up because of turnovers, some miscommunication on the kickoff team. It was a lot of situational 24-0. So if the Chiefs play perfect football and they just don't turn the football and they play their game, they'll be right back in it. So that's why I didn't feel like they were on the ropes.
True. But I feel like his ceiling can definitely like exceed once he gets in the right situation.
He could be winning that category.
Most definitely, he could be a Super Bowl winning quarterback at this point right now. So most definitely, he just needs to find that right fit.
The Texans need to seriously start considering, like, man, maybe we should have just stayed the Oilers. Like, seriously, because it's one of those things where this franchise they have years when they're up and then they have years when they're down. And it's just like, this is like the biggest down you guys have had. You just lost the second best receiver, now you're about to lose the QB. And it gets to the point you're about to lose
potentially your best defensive player.
The greatest Texan ever, honestly, with JJ Watt.
Yeah.
So you're about to lose him, and you heard what Andre Johnson said about the franchise. So he's the one that encouraged Deshaun Watson to go ahead and get out of there because you will waste your career. Andre Johnson put up numbers that were on par with T.O. numbers and Randy Moss. Like his consistency for the decade he was dominant in, wasted. With subpar QBs from the David Carrs of the world to the Matt Schaubs of the world.
Oh, especially Matt Schaub.
So, it's definitely a sad day for Houston Texas fans. I'm sorry. But
I'm sorry.
But it's just me as like the whole Houston sports slate is just up in the shambles.
I wouldn't really say that. As much as I hate the Astros, I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about the Rockets now. Like, not really. I think they on a 4-game winning streak right now. They just balled out the other day. So it looked bad. Like, as far as stars winning out, but it's different. Like, the media tried to create that narrative, like, oh, the city of Houston. Like, no, they're not. The Astros, yeah, they cheated. I hate them, but they got further than us. They've made that switch to the AL and been dominant ever since.
I say both of y'all teams cheated in past history too. Hey, I'm not a baseball fan. I don't care.
That's gonna wrap up this.
We need to have a discussion.
Deshaun Watson, man, we wish the best of luck to you.
Sure.
I hope to see you in the Chicago Bears uniform, just because I think Chicago Bears, like, the defense has been that great that they deserve a real QB.
Khalil Mack is definitely looking like, bro, I'm tired. I'm getting tired, bro. I need the offense.
I can't carry this team on my back.
Exactly.
Danny Trevathan's like, how many dirty hits I have? I get like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm laying out niggas left and right. Like, how many times do I have to helmet a tight end? Like, you know what I mean? I'm the second coming of Berkeley. So
That is tough.
how many times do I have to lay someone out?
Yeah.
So that's gonna do it. Get Deshaun Watson out of Houston. Your boy JD Sports Nation.
Your boy Seth, save Deshaun.
This is boy TY. Get him the fuck up out of there.
Exactly. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. That's gonna do it, man. Spit that thing.
Speaking your mind, that's what I be talking about. I'm speaking my mind, my.